What's up? I bring you a different topic today. People like to talk stuff about swishers, man. But swishers, for some, is where it all started. The Swisher Sweet, man. So on that note, I'm about to fire up a swisher. And I'm about to roll a Be Legit for y'all. Don't know if the switch can really take all this, but we're going to try. You feel it? If you can't see it coming all over the ridge, what is you doing? So now all I got to really do is just make sure I fold it ready and just tuck it. Break down any excess bud that might poke a hole in it or something. You know, gonna get a little messier, but that's all right. Don't twist it too far to one side. Don't twist it too far to the other side, you know? You feel me? I don't think you heard me. You heard me? I ain't worried about that. That's the least of our worry. We worrying about 2-3 buds go down. Then we gotta twist it more that way. Yeah. It's gonna be chunky enough. This look like the big part. Might have to move a couple, you know, just for the sake of. Bam! Boom! Bang! Bow! Babu! Babushka! Boom shakalaka! This is known as the Boom Shakalaka. Boom Shakalaka #1 Chief Rocker. Shaka keep a spear, keep a javelin. When he be traveling, game just unraveling. Went to court, and yes, the judge was gaveling. Fences, mama said I was straddling. Shit up the creek, baby, no paddling. You can hear it in the trunk state rattling. I hit the ground running, took off ski-daddling. I was on one in a story like Madeline. If I build a tower now, I won't do no babbling. What I dabble in ain't all with the rabbling. The rabble rouser. Gotta keep something in my trousers. If they ever take my princess, then I'm about to do some Bowser. They like wowzers. Ran up, hit a nigga in his schnauzer. He went back to the house and tried to grab the Mauser. I said, it's nothing, mama. I'm going to eat it up like cauliflower. I'm on high, I be days for a bit of time like Miley hours. Letting them know off top, no folly cowards. Stand Charlie. Stand Charlie. For my G's over highly. And we high powered. Grew up. Rose from concrete and I flowered. Rains fell on me like acid. I was showered. In the field, amongst the tares, you know I tower. I came short when I was a little ugly duck like Howard. A little ugly duckling up in a buggy just suckling. But I kept it thug G, my knees was no buckling. I'm chuckling. Sandwiches across head, you know I'm knuckling. Strings on the guitar, baby, you know I'm plucking. No jiving, no shucking, no sucker ducking. I'm the one that be pressing his luckin', leaving them all struckin'. Told them straight up, no schmucks win. They first ask. But to fall off is the worst task. Barefacing, you know I'm about to burst mask. I got something for my P if she ever, if the hearse asks. Young Quan, I got a thirst, you know how I bask. from Nebraska to Alaska. Potent like what's in that preacher's flask. I'm smoking cookies. It helps deal with the fact that there might be a cask around the corner. Couldn't be on the ground, says the owners. Or you a loner, or you a stoner. Had a girl with a phone. Looking in my eyes, I'm something like a goner. Twilight Zona. Ain't no need for me to be fucking with Toner. I have people on my type of height, so I guess you could call me a cloner. The G's that run with me mobbed out Capone, so we proner. I told her right now she could do what she wanna. And I'ma still be on her. High speed like it was Daytona. Mortal Kombat keep a chick like Sonya. I'm clean as ammonia. I eat it up like bologna. This is a twist between bologna and beluga. Look at me working these words. Hold on. Young priest. Thinking as I do unto the least. Want to be appropriately clothed when I enter the feast. Want to have it straight unleavened with no yeast. Want to have it rising like that star in the east. I just wanted to rap with that right quick. Feel me? Oh, I ain't gonna put this in there because I was eating too much last time, man. I don't know what I did. Are y'all ready for me to see? I entertained y'all and I entertained. And now I'm about to fire up. You feel me? And we are about to flow some more. Welcome to the class that teaches you how to talk, how to express yourself, how to court and woo a lady, how to preach, involuntarily, sporadically, promptly, spontaneously, intravenously, because you flowing, circulating, you feel me? Pulsating, gyrating. Okay, so let's get to the topic at hand. This is what's known as a B-legitter. 2 Swishers, or 2 half a Tampas, or 2 Vegas, or 2 chocolate Phillies, or 2. It can even be 2 blunt wraps. Zigzag wrap, or, all the stuff they got out there. Double XL, But this is a B-legitter, extra long. Because when you going through a difficult time in your life, brother, sound like Hulk Hogan when I seen that. Brother, the average just won't do. You can smoke a joint or a blunt, but it ain't going to shake off the Aries. It ain't gonna shake off, the shadows and the creepy, shadows and, silhouettes and the strings that's pulled from behind the scenes of things, when they're at full swing. So, in order to adjust, to regulate one's temperament, a blunt is prescribed. It is advised. This right here is almost like a commandment in the hood. Don't let nobody tell you there's nothing wrong with a joint and some beer. And if I had a beer, I probably would drink one right now. I got a little thirsty drinking about it. How you gonna give a person something and then tell them it's wrong? That sounds like conspiracy to me, or entrapment. You giving a person something just to tell them it's wrong. And if you did somebody wrong because of something was right, then you got to go back and fix all the wrong you did to them, because you should have been doing right to them. Like Tupac, I'm going to burn this to make it more crispy. I guess it make it hit better or something. Burns off all the extra pesticides or raid or fertilizers or something, I don't know. It's a way of purifying the blunt too. Forest and fire is a trial by fire. Unless the steel is heated, you cannot get a sword. A lot of thick mines is made of different material than that, but you get the picture. Checking for holes. Now, what I recommend, didn't want to do that with the left, but I had to do whatever hand what I recommend is breaking some of it off so it can hit better. So I'm like Shaka shorten the spear. Shaka's going to shorten his spear. Look, okay, yeah, so I get more suction on it. Then I'm going to crumple it up. Might burn it one more time like Pac said. I ain't had ill since Pac died. Just with dude rap. Yeah, he's scared. I ain't had ill since Pac died. I dropped that because I thought about the day Pac died. I was alive for it. Oh, man, that was a sad day. Crying everywhere. 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 Uncontrollably. I don't care. The hardest G was crying. We cried when Biggie died too, bro. The world is such a small place. With everything being interlinked and connected to the degree that we never would imagine or fathom. That's why he say, as you have done unto the least, you have done unto me, and do unto others as you won't done unto yourself. And against thee have I sinned, and thee alone. Well, if you sin against somebody, your neighbor, your brother, your friend, your fellow countryman, you sinning against the Lord, man. My thing about people, because they got all kind of stuff on them. Now, I ain't talking about the mojo, but they got all kind of things that God put on them. So, just leave them alone. I'll be like, leave them alone, man. Leave them alone. Now, if somebody come messing with you, that's a different story, but just give folks their space, Give them enough rope to hang themselves, whatever you want to do. Give a way out, an exit, because, you know, if an animal is cornered, it will attack. A scared person will kill you faster than somebody else, you know. I guess because they ain't taking you as serious. The scared person is thinking life or death, I got to get them, you know. And the other person is thinking, oh, he really in a threat or whatever not. Or I could take him, or, you know, he ain't going to get the jump on me or whatever not. But, you know, that brings me to this point. It say in the day of death that wickedness won't allow a person to escape. So whoever got the most, you know, that's the one that's going to go. That's the real stuff. I'd say it in the phone right there. Well, if I had my other phone. My niece got the tablet. That's why I'm making videos of me rapping. For real. That's why I be like, damn, I got to be good, because if I got to fight or something, you know, just like riches don't prevail you in the day of trouble. It's like a fortified city and some stuff like that. But when God requires you or something really hit, it can't save you all like that. A good number of people can. You want some of both. Some money, gold and stuff, you know, food, be able to feed the people, you feel me? How you gonna do your people wrong? That's one thing they'll tell you about Shot. Even when I was deep into life, I looked out for mines. I take care of mines. I cover mines. I have mines back. I be on their side. You feel me? I'm a good friend. I've been a lot of people's best friends. I've never ratted on them. I've never set them up. If anything, I had a heart and was like, nah, don't trip. Fuck it, let him go. Because I knew him. It'd be different if you kind of don't know nobody, but even then, like I said, leave people alone. You ain't have nothing to do with them being here, so you shouldn't have nothing to do with their ass going out. And I'm just preaching what my, you know, bishop, great mighty prophet preached to me. You know, don't even think about nothing bad. Now be ready for it. You know, you got a God, train your hands for war. He ain't saying be no sucker. You know? But, you know, don't think carnal things, because we wrestle not against flesh and blood. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. You know? But let somebody else tell it. But you want to be, you know, balanced, spiritual, but still focusing, challenging that spiritualness. Because danger lies. Trouble lurks. Calamity awaits. Disaster. Prepare for it. Famine. Have a storehouse. God house in order. God people. Your house. Your people. Feed 7 and 8, because you never know what might be in the land. Look how I'm drilling these scriptures. We in a session, but this is what we call a session out here on the West. We get together with the herbal essence and we speak real, truth, love, gain, knowledge, wisdom. You know? We speak manna. Sustenance. Now on that note, I'm about to try to reach down for a different scripture. I just like where it say, no word of the Lord will ever fail. So if God has told you something, believe God over all else. He's most likely going to test you to see if you're going to take and cherish and keep his word over the word of others and anything else. You know. He wants to be assured that he is your last and only hope, your first hope, your major hope, your most important hope, your vitalist hope, you know? He knows how all detrimental our wishes is, you know? Prayers are the utmost priority, importance, and significance. But this is the thing. If you are just, if you're good, but it say no one is good except God, that's what Jesus said. But if you're good, meaning if you're godly, agape, loving, kind, gentle, meek, humble, lowly, if you are just, if you are righteous, a king's throne is established by righteousness. Without righteousness, it's impossible to see God. No, without faith, it's impossible to please God. Without righteousness, I think. The prayer of a righteous man availeth much. I hate with that one. So, when you righteous in your prayers, you're making petition, they're going to be answered. Because you're on good standing. You see? You got a rapport with the Lord. Y'all got a relationship, you know? You done built up a resume, a repertoire, you know? You got a, you know what I'm saying, a track record, you know? You got a report sheet chart, you know, checklist, you know? You got history, you know? He don't know you from afar off. Some he know from afar off, you know? I like how stuff God done for me, people only could dream. They be like, I seen a lot of miracles, but I never seen nobody come back from the dead. How dead you want them? I don't know about that when they all embalmed. I've read about a story in that it was kind of like, but I don't know to what degree, but I know, you know, depending on how long it's been and who praying and who all there. That's why some people, you got to put out the room, man. You know, they wailing and crying. Hold on. Like the time Peter had to lay himself on the little person and breathe on them and lay on them. You know, God might require you to do all kind of things. Like with the widow and Elijah. He wanted her to make a cake. She only had enough for him, but she was like, I'm just going to make this cake and we going to, you know, me and my son, we going to perish in the family. But, you know, he blessed her oil jars. So always had containers. You know, I take everything from the Bible literally, sometimes too much. I have been called a Jesus, fanatic. But who would want to be down for Jesus? I mean, come on now. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I'm showing you can't go wrong. On a fat phone, fat tablet, fat car, fat clothes, fat shoes. Whatever I have, I could get. There's nothing. I have feet, right? Hands, a mind. Only if you know. Put my mind focused, be determined, ambitious, expeditious. Be dexterous. Be acute, alert, vigilant, strategic, stealthy. Be precise, accurate. Always assessing, analyzing. Assorting options, alternatives, choices, decisions, plans. Remain focused. Because haters come in plagues like locusts. And I can't be going for that hocus pocus. Don't you ever know us? And I could care less if so-and-so of us. Iced out on Froyo. Green light of Gold Plus. That's a bonus. Never bulk us. Ask around, you bet they know us. Quan, solo. Don't discuss. Cholo. Float like a lotus. Slices, a pie, cold cut. Stick to the wall like Mold Hut. Check his entourage, some old nuts. Mad heart, brains, and bold guts. Best believe after our soul struck. All about my gold tut. Little emperor. We never gonna fold much, is what I told my fellow Conan. Now it's Desperado. My daddy pimped in the El Dorado from here to Colorado. Nuts the size of avocados. I had to eat it up, baby, like a tostado. On the motto, bound just like the lotto. I'm on my Hugh Hef like I stepped out the grotto. I ball on them auto. Eat it up like an otter pop. Keep it going even if my spider drop. You know that I'm gonna go try to cop. Whenever will them plotters stop? Okay, I'm coming with a hotter crop. Girl, no erasing her memory. Don't blather top. And vice versa. Duck back off to the Chrysler Burster. I'm from where the words were. Best believe we was cursor. Precursor. A nigga fucking with a purser. I disperse. It came back like reimbursed. Can't say too much when I converse. Came through, hit him up, put it in reverse. Circle the block and I'm immersed. Stay 10 toes cause I'm submersed. Shifting just like a hearse or B&M. Back to the matter. I had to cut out the chatter. Serve it on a platter. Get up out of line and they scatter. No time for a ratter. I don't need no flatter. Hey, I don't even need no beat. Nigga, speak this heat cause the babies gotta eat in a... You know they like meat in every kind of treat and I ain't gotta cheat and no need for defeat cause I be coming back for that ass nigga like repeat. You could be neat. And my girl, she, we, now I'm right, memorization, dissimilizations, resimilizations, no criminalization. I'm in this shit like immunizations. Or is it emulations? Just as long as it ain't no mutilation. Just as long as it ain't no mutation. Computation. Imputation. The situation, participation, articulation.